Liverpool are finally ready to join the race for Diomande. Not only that, McAllister and Szoboszlai's agents have both been speaking about their respective futures. Sit back, relax. You know what time it is. Morning meet up. We move, peeps.
Hi, this is Jordan Henderson, and you're watching Team Kopish.
Being free back again, ripping LFC till the end, so go on tell a friend. If they rockin' red, they're a 10 champions, be the best we come again. Kopish clean up in every region, elevation in every season. Catch up in all the fast match up in real rap and drifty go on tell them this is that, this is that. This is Kopish, this is Kopish. Reppin' Liverpool till the end, champions, we the best, come again. This is that, this is Kopish, this is Kopish. The main free back up in your screen, real ones know this the place to be. This is Kopish.
Are you fed up of spending over £100 just for a football jersey? Well, so am I. So why not check out okjersey.com? Right, people, you can pay £15, that's right, £15, and grab yourself a Liverpool jersey. 1-5, not 50, 1-5. All you have to do to get a further 8% off as well is use the promo code Kopish, Kopish, people. Check out OK Jersey right now. And look, Valentine's Day is around the corner. Ladies, if you want to get in your man's good books, some football shirts is a good way of doing that.
Valentine's is over,
Gents,
but you know the premise.
Maybe you even want to get your wifey one. Check out okjersey.com. Check it out now.
Big up, people. Hope everybody is blessed. Big up, Cal, each and every time for creating that little advert there. You get me? But listen, people, smash the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. And time is Team Kopish. It is your morning meet-up show. Yeah, we'll speak about everything Liverpool. And we're going to speak about some other stuff that's not involving Liverpool. Because just like everyone else, unless you was living under a rock, some absolute madness happened yesterday. In the Real Madrid game, which I'm going to speak about by the way as well. But yeah, before we do any of that, smash that button, subscribe, all that good stuff, people. On the road to 50k, help us get there. We'd really appreciate that. Like Cal said, this video is sponsored by okjersey.com. Go and get your football jerseys for about £15 and use the code Kopish and get 8% off, people. Right. With that being said, I'm going to start off the show with a bit of negativity. I was thinking whether to speak about it because I'm sick and tired of talking about it, but it has to be addressed. Has to be. Yesterday, I was doing a watch along. Big up those you that joined with me yesterday for the Benfica Real Madrid game. And if I'm not mistaken, I think the guy's name is Prestiani. He's Argentinian. Has decided, or should we say allegedly, called Vinicius Jr. a monkey. Now, Vinicius Jr. was adamant. That's what I think you could lip read. I think it's mono. I think is it in Spanish, mono, I believe. That was the premise. That was being said. Vinicius decided to walk off the pitch. And rightly so. What followed after that, though? Firstly, it's one word against another. But I do think to myself, would Vinicius Jr. just make something like that? He has to be fully tapped just to say that, like to get someone in trouble. So I'm believing Vinicius, yeah. And obviously there's a massive delay in the game. And you're thinking, what the hell's going on? Because if my man has said this, Mourinho better take him off the pitch. I'm gonna be real, take him off the pitch. Like, I don't care if he's your guy, bro. Like, there's no room for racism in society. There's no room for racism in football. There is just no room for racism, full stop. Do you know the bit that hurt the most as a black man? Is you got people like Jose Mourinho almost condemning it, saying things like, oh, Vinicius, wherever he goes, this happens. We're not a racist club. One of our greatest ever players, Eusebio. I'm sorry, what? What does that have to do with one player? No one's saying Benfica are racist. No one is saying that. What we are saying, and what we are led to believe, is that that guy said something racial And he should be punished. He should be banned. And Mourinho, yeah, I'm not going to lie to you, had an absolute howler. I don't care if a football player is arrogant, whether a football player is brazen, has a eccentric personality. I don't care about those things. And neither should anybody else to make people think that that's okay to be racist towards somebody because of their personality. I'm sorry. Oh, what? Because of the way Vinicius Jr. celebrated. What does that have to do with it's okay to be racist? Like, what are we doing here? Big up Thierry Henry. Big up Rio. Them two have spoken about it. Big up Clarence Seedorf. Live and direct. Said what Mourinho said was wrong. Mourinho was so worried about trying to defend Benfica when really and truly you should be like, nah, do you know what? He's trying to say I'm independent. That's fine. Be independent because it's one word against another. But don't sit there and start making it seem like Vinicius is a problem. Or wherever he goes, this is what happens. I'm sorry, what? So that makes it okay. We need to get rid of this now. We need to eradicate this from the game. And do you know what? Anyone that's racist, yeah, in football should get a ban. I'm talking a hefty ban, like it's drugs, bro. I'm not joking. Because this, if not, it's never going to stop. It's never going to stop. Like, I have to be real here. The sad thing about it, yeah, racism has been going on since the start of time, right? It's always going to be there. But in football, we can help eradicate that. We can. And that is to punish people. Like, let me give an example, yeah? So I'm not going off on a tangent, but let me give an example. Enzo Fernandez. Yeah? And I'm not having a go at Chelsea fans, by the way, when I say I'm talking about him as the individual. He got caught, yeah, saying racial stuff about the French team, yeah? And some others were there as well. But obviously, I think it was him. I don't know where he was leading the charge or whatever. I don't know. Look how easy it is for him to now to still play for Chelsea, bro. Look how easy it is. It's madness, bro. Like, it's okay. Slap on the wrist, little ban, you'll be all right. This is football, you know. This is why it's so sad, yeah, that no matter how much I talk about it, no matter how much Thierry speaks about it, Rio speaks about it, unless there are some drastic changes, it will never go away. It will never go away, bro. And it's sad, bro. I can't lie. It's sad. People will use racism as a cheap shot to get underneath your skin, to hurt you. Like, there's just no room for this at all whatsoever. In life, let alone football. There's so... like, bro, big up yards, Mike Kelly, every... brother. Bernardo Silva. With the whole pictures of Mendy saying he looks like this character. Bro, I'm telling you, man, like, football's in a weird place, you know. It's so mad that we live in a world where they want to police everything. From you can't speak about nothing, like how you could back in the day as being a joke, but racism still allowed though. I'll be real, racism still calm. That's the world we live in. Racism still calm. Happens in sports, it's calm, innit? Like, there's young players out there like Rio, big up Trey. There's Achipong, I think that's how you pronounce it, from Chelsea. There's so many up-and-coming black players, yeah, that must think to themselves, like, we've got to be a certain way for society to like us. That is mental to me, bro. People should be who they want to be. If you want to be flamboyant, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, eccentric, whatever. You be who you want to be, bro. Don't let no one tell you who you can be, fam. And we should be setting an example for the younger generation. Do you get what I'm saying, chat? Lucky's there as well. Big up all of them, man, that's there. I'm not just talking about Liverpool players. It's all the black players around the world, bro. Like, they shouldn't have to feel away. Like, I'm hearing commentators say, oh, well, Vinicius Jr. didn't make it easy by going and celebrating. I'm sorry, what does celebrating have to do with making racism okay? That doesn't make anything okay, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's dark, man. And it's sad, bro. And something needs to change. I will always speak about it. I will always speak about it because I think it's wrong and it's disgusting. Do you get what I'm saying? We got Kylian Mbappe, who's also obviously supporting his friend. Do you get what I'm saying? I know people say Camavinga was there. I don't know people's personalities. It's so magic because Camavinga might be one of them guys where he heard it, yeah. And you know when one of them, you get people like this, don't get twisted. They hear it, but they act like they didn't hear it. You don't know how people are, bro. Just because Camavinga might dress a certain way, broski, he might not be confident to even say anything, but he might say off camera, "Yeah, I heard what he said. I just didn't know what to say. Rare, boom, boom." Do you get what I'm saying? And I'll be real. Last thing I'm gonna say about it as well, yeah. The last thing I'll say is this, yeah. People are saying, obviously, like it's allegedly you don't know. That is kind of true as well. But you see, when you do this, I'm almost certain he's not saying to Vinicius Jr., what an amazing goal. What a great celebration. Now, we don't know exactly what was said, but for Vinicius Jr. to run over straight away and be like, you? All right, that's what you're saying. You know, that's just what I believe. Obviously, again, it's all up for assumption, but that's just what I believe in it. That's what I believe happened. And it's just sad that, in my opinion, this will probably get brushed underneath the carpet once again. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, it's mad. It's mad. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's never going to stop, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? It's never going to stop, bruv. And people then saying, it's always Vinicius Jr. But it doesn't happen to this person. I don't give a damn if it happens to just only him. Should never be happening in the first place. Should never be happening. Full stop. But yeah, that's my take on it. It's disgusting. Need to get out of the game, get out of society. There's no place for it. No place for it whatsoever. And Mourinho, you're an idiot as well. You're an idiot. Biggest idiot of today, Jose Mourinho. This brother there managed enough black players. Enough of them. And that's what he comes out with. Anyway, let me leave it there. Because it's just gonna get me even more mad. I don't want to I wanted to start the show with some positivity, but I said, you know what? Let me get the negative out the way. And it was something that I had to speak about. You get me? So yeah, apologies if I was going a bit mad or whatever, but I'm just sick and tired of seeing these things and people making excuses and saying that, rare is how he is and rare. No, I don't give a damn how he is, bro. What are we doing here? Don't piss me off. But anyways, right, let's start off with some positivity now. Positivity, you get me? Let me put it on the screen. Where is it? This is for... I know he's been spoken about a lot, Yan Diomande, but this is from Alex Crook. And Alex Crook, as we know, is brethren, if I'm not mistaken, with Richard Hughes. So maybe this article or what he said holds a bit more weight. But it says, listen, Liverpool look ready to join the race for RB Leipzig winger Yan Diomande. Man United and Chelsea have both been keeping tabs on Diomande, and Liverpool scouts were present as he scored during last weekend's 2-2 draw at home to Wolfsburg. He's also wanted by Bayern, and Leipzig have put a price of more than 80 million on his head. That valuation could come down if Leipzig, currently fifth in the table, miss out on Champions League football next season. Bro, all right, let me say this, yeah. I think Yan Diomande is a talented player. Very talented. Big up Techie. No, it's true, though. Yeah, win the race again. I hear it. Yeah, because here's the thing, though. It was mainly speculation. I think people were trying to do the 2+2 thing, but I guess now maybe it's a bit more concrete. The only reason I'm saying that is because Alex Crook, obviously, for him to write that, he's probably been given the green light by Hughes to say that we are interested potentially. But then again, if I'm being honest as well, we kind of thought the same thing about Semenyo, and look how that one worked out. But surely Liverpool aren't going to make another mistake again and not pick up a winger when you've got Mohamed Salah, who potentially could leave at the end of the summer. Cody Gakpo's having the worst season of his career. Those are the only two wingers we actually have at the club that Slot wants to utilize, because he don't want to utilize Rio for some reason. Do you know what I mean? So yes, mad. And big up the people as well that have been affected by racism as well. I'm just seeing someone in the chat say, like, it's madness, bro. Apologies, man. Not even apologies. Like, obviously, I'm sorry for what you had to go through, in a sense of, like, it's just nasty. Like, bro, it's just madness. But listen, man, as society, all we can do is stay strong in it and support one another. So, do you know what I mean? No matter what country, no matter what race you are, we are all equal. That's how I see it. Bruv, I don't care where you're from. Do you know what I'm saying? But anyways, but yeah, sorry, going back to Diomande. 80 million is a bit mad. Like, chat, I'll be real. Is Diomande worth 80? I don't think so, bro. I don't think so, fam. 80 million is steep. We got yards, man. Smash the lights, people. Because, bro, I'm going to be honest, yeah? We need a winger. And we need that pace and trickery. But 80 M's is mental. You know, 80 M's is only 20 mil short of flipping. Because it said a price tag of more than 80. I'm going to be honest, chat. We paid how much for Verts? Was 100 million down payment. And you're telling me they want upwards of 80? Yeah, they're going mad. That is mind games. I don't want to do too much here. This strikes me of a Timo Werner situation. Them man are really trying to, like, because Leipzig are notorious for doing this, you know. Like, I think Diomande is good, yeah. But 80 million is madness. I would have said something like 60 or 50, bro. Max. Do you know what I'm saying? Leipzig with them mad asking for us. We know this from... Yeah, it's true. Jurgen's... we need to get the discount from Jurgen as well, fam. Big up Mr. Anderson. Facts, bro. Jurgen's got to help us out, bro. There's no way Liverpool Football Club can be paying nearly 80 odd million for Yan Diomande. I'm sorry. It's just madness. No matter how good he is. He's, what, is he 19? Is he 19, I think? It's mental, bruv. Big up Freeman. Barcola since the start of last season, 29 goals. As I'm saying, Barcola probably represents a better value for money, even though Yan Diomande might have a higher ceiling. Leipzig scammed you before with Keita. Bruv, Keita was not a scam. He was just injured, bro. I mean, to be fair, you could say it was a scam because they knew he was always going to be injured. But for me, it had nothing to do with Keita's ability. It was to do with his availability. You know what I'm saying? They got lucky. Isn't it? Man's on a Rodrigo, bro. That's Rodrigo prices, bro. I'm gonna be real, chat. I'm gonna be so real. For 80 million, you're better off getting Barcola. Who else? For 80. 80 plus. That can buy you 2 wingers, no? All right. For that price there, yeah. For that price, I'll go and get Barcola and Musa from Feyenoord. Don't know if you guys know about Musa. I know a few of you guys do. The Algerian. Very, very technically gifted, nippy little winger. He'll be the one that, like, he'll be the understudy for someone. I don't know who, but can't be 80 M's for Diomande, bro. It can't be, bro. Like, I think the player's good, by the way. I think Diomande is good. But you have to factor in, obviously, Bundesliga, and he's not going to get the same time and space. However, but he does look good. Do you know, if I'm being honest, he looks like another Semenyo. Do you get what I'm saying? Maybe another Semenyo, but maybe like slightly better footwork. He's got a bit of that tech that I don't like. I won't say the word, but yeah. Big up, yeah. So, Killy, you would pay 80 million for Madueke? Nah, you're going mad. You're going mad. Barcola is better than Madueke, bro. Let's not do this, bro. Let's not. I can't believe Yards would say that, bro. That's mad for me, Yards. But I'm not saying pay 80 for Barcola. I'm saying Barcola and someone else. That was the premise. Because for 80 M's, bro, you can do a lot with 80 M's. Do you get what I'm saying? That's a lot of P's, bro. 80 M's in that, you know. Barcola's finishing is worse than Madueke, man. Is it really that bad? I'm not going to lie. I've always said his finishing is a bit funky, but for it to be that bad is mental, though. I'll be real. But let me know your thoughts, guys. Do we target someone else for that type of money? Or you lot still saying, go for my man? You want that Ryan, you? What, the one that's assigned for flipping Bournemouth? Bruv, he's just signed. You ain't getting him. Do you know what I mean? You're not getting him, bro. You're not getting him. Not now, anyway. Not now. Do you know what I mean? So you'll have to wait. Yeah, I don't know. That Ryan Ute is cold, but we're not gonna get him right now. Right, let's talk about another Liverpool. Well, let's talk about Dominic Szoboszlai, who's in the middle of a contract negotiation. His agent has spoken. So, okay, if you guys there. So, Szoboszlai's agent on rumors of other clubs. It's completely normal for the public when Dominic is performing like this to talk about what's next and if there's something higher. For us, it's not a topic. We are mid-season. He has a lot of work ahead of him in the Premier League, the FA Cup, and the Champions League. He has said many times how important this competition is for him. That's the Champions League, by the way. So at the moment, to talk about what will happen in the summer, in my opinion, is not correct. Not to mention, Liverpool are one of the biggest clubs in the world, and Dominic is in a position within the team that has a lot of reserve. So we are not looking outside or elsewhere. I think the agent has basically said the best he can that he doesn't feel like Szoboszlai will be leaving at all. I think he's basically saying Szoboszlai rates Liverpool highly. He can achieve his ambitions. However, even though this wasn't said, money will always talk. And there were reports from last week, if I'm not mistaken. People smash that button as well, people. I really appreciate that, man. Yeah, from last week that Szoboszlai was asking for nearly 300k, and I'm gonna be honest, I believe he's on 120, and I think it's been verified as well from Kopish. Going from 120 to 300 is a tall ask. I would say 250 and bonuses, but we need to sign him up immediately. Szoboszlai's contract runs out in the summer of 2028. You do not want to get to that. Well, you don't want the season to start next season and he hasn't signed, because then you get into the real madness territory where he'll have a year left in 2027. And then that's where players will just run down their contract knowing that they're going to get the mad signing on fee and rare. Do you get what I'm saying? We need to get him to sign up immediately. This has to be one of the priorities for Liverpool in the transfer window. From now until the start of next season, it should be a priority. 100%. It has to be. The guy's got 10 goals, 7 assists in all competitions. Balling out of his mind, bro. Guy mad. You know what I mean? We got Techie. Here we go with the Gakpo salary problem. He has to get more than 250. I hear it, though. I hear it. If we can afford to give him 300, you know what I'll say, though? The Gakpo thing isn't verified, but reports are saying he's between 180 and 250. Now, let's just say he's between 180 and 250. Let's say Gakpo's on 200. That's still a good amount of money. Szoboszlai should be on more than Gakpo, bro. He's more integral. Do you know what I mean? He's more integral. So that in itself, he should be getting more money. I think going from 120 to 300 is a bit mad. Because then Ibu's going to start asking questions as well, thinking, I know Szoboszlai's a midfielder, rare, and he could be future captain, but I know he could be thinking himself, I know Virgil's leaving soon. I should be the senior centre-back. I should be an X amount of money. I'm one of the best centre-backs in Europe. Do you know what I mean? This is why the Cody Gakpo, all jokes aside, big up Cody, but if the reports are true that you're on 250, it's mad. There's problems now for everyone else that wants to now negotiate. So it is a bit of an issue, I can't lie. It is a bit of an issue that we have to somehow solve. So, yeah. Big up John Cohen. What's going on, my broski? All right. Another person. Let me see. Where is it? McAllister's agent also spoke out as well still. Let me find it. Hold on. Here it's McAllister's agent. Here we go. You lot can see this, yeah? So McAllister's obviously father. And agent has spoken. So Carlos McAllister responds to rumors of Man United, because there was a couple of rumors going around the other day, innit? He goes, Alexis is only thinking about Liverpool at the moment. We are waiting for an offer to renew his contract, and we'll see what the club plan is. When asked about the possibility of leaving if a new deal is not agreed, we'll wait and see what happens with the renewal. That's all. I would say with the McAllister thing, it's a little bit different. And the energy towards the statements are different between Szoboszlai and McAllister. The energies are different. I'll be real. McAllister looks like he's starting to get back to his old self. But there's always been rumors of a move to Real Madrid, not Man United, to Real Madrid. Now, I'm going to be real. I cannot lie. If he ever went to Man United, oh my goodness, he knows he'll be done for the rest of his career. So that would never happen. I don't think so. It's the Real Madrid one where I feel like we would have to be worried about. And he's just getting back in. That's what I'm saying. Leah, this is what I'm saying, fam. He's just getting back into form. And we're seeing closer to this. But this is what normally happens. There's a World Cup now around the corner. Remember, World Cup is this year, guys. McAllister knows for him to play, not because he'll be in the squad, it's about starting. He knows he has to ball out, innit? I'm going to be honest, chat. The fact that he says we're waiting for an offer to renew, does that say then Liverpool actually haven't offered the contract at all? And Liverpool are waiting to see how he finishes the season? If that's the case, that's never really a good indication, because it's like, oh, we're trying to see what your performances are saying. That says to me, maybe I'm doing too much and trying to read between the lines. Just going off of what he said, we're waiting for an offer. Like, Liverpool really and truly are trying to negotiate already with Szoboszlai. They should already be trying to negotiate with McAllister. And I've seen way more noise about Szoboszlai, Liverpool trying to sign him up, and even grab like to McAllister. Do you guys think there's something in it, or do you think it's just it's a non-starter? We shouldn't even be concerned. Like, what are you lot saying? Techie says sell him to Madrid. Yeah, here's the exact prototype of Minor, in my opinion. So it's pointless to think about United. Fairs. Big up Yards. Replace McAllister with Ayo Buadi and Keith Smith. Oh, yeah, Keith Smith is cold, by the way. That's my player right there, Keith Smith. Or maybe a Wharton and Anderson, or the dream would be Tonali. You know how I feel about Tonali already. Tonali cold still. I think Elliot Anderson is also an underrated midfielder and he's a bit more diligent about how he goes his work defensively, but I don't think he's as good technically as Macca, but still a very good player. Well, Wharton is a hell of a player as well. I haven't seen enough of Buwadi though. I have to be honest, yards. I have to be honest. Big up Bruno. Highly unlikely we will sell a player to Man United. True, but it's football, innit? Like things like it's football. Anything can happen, bro. Big up Leo. Apparently Madrid really want that Smith. Yeah, they do. They really do. Bro, he's cold, you know. I don't want to say too much, but he looks like a Dutch KDB. I'm just being honest. He's cold, bro. You know when you know a player's just got something about them, you already know. He's a talent, bro. Obviously, I'm gassing and overhyping the KDB comparison, but he's just cold, bro. He's someone that we should be. I think we're looking at him as well. Every top club is looking at him, but if Real Madrid want him, they'll get him. That's the problem. Or Barca. No, actually, no. Real Madrid they'll offer him more money. Matt, I'm so over players using LFC as a stepping stone. Same, bro. Same. Beans to check out Stellar Blade PS5. Okay, we'll do, my bro. Let me do this one here. Big up Kop-ish. Newcastle will never deliver us again, so Tonali's a non-starter. Never say never, you know. Money talks, though. I'll be real. Money talks. Money talks. But you're right. Big up Dash Patel. We need Buwadi and Smith. That way we can keep Jones and rotate between Buwadi and Smith, gradually increasing the minutes. Okay, I need to check out Buwadi, see how good he's actually. Big up Justin. Anderson is better than Macca. Player is cold. No, Anderson's a baller, you know. I've watched on comps. Your talent ID is getting better, Matt. Bob, my talent ID has always been on point. I've just every now and again you're gonna get a howler. It's like I'm trying to think of an analogy. All right, let's say that you were someone who you buy Uber Eats or something like weekly or something. There's gonna be that one time where the food is that garbage, bro. You might try something and it's garbage. Do you know what I mean? You might try something new. You're like, oh, this is disgusting. It's not for me. It's gonna happen. Like, bruv, come on, man. Allow me, bruv. I made one error, man. In fact, I made two, maybe three, actually. There's a couple of howlers, but I've made some good shouts though. You know what I'm saying? I've made some very, very good shots that people don't even give me credit for, bro. You know what I mean? I read that one. Sorry, my bad. Where's the one I was looking for? Where is it? Here it is. Yeah, that Smith kit is actually a Dutch player slot needs to favor, not these gap post go shooters and Dumfries. No, I hear it, bro. I hear it. Big up Queer, what's going on, man? Of course, it's the food knowledge. Yeah, because it's easy, innit? You don't understand. Bruv, we're all human beings. All human beings breathe. Yeah. Eat food and drink water. Yeah. All humans. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't understand, bruv. I don't get it, bruv. Sometimes I feel like, and what's so mad is sometimes, even if I make a food reference or food analogy, yeah, there's definitely enough foodies in this chat that just don't want to say nothing because they know they get cooked. I'm not even the biggest foodie. Yes, I appreciate food and things like that, but bruv. In it, tell them beans on toast. People act like they don't love to eat. That's what I'm saying. Who here doesn't like food? You just don't eat, like. And again, it's different if you've got health conditions and things like that. That's very, very different. I'm talking about in general. Everybody loves food, bro. Like everyone loves food. Do you know what I mean? I'm a foodie. What? This is what I'm saying. Everybody, bruv, this is what I'm saying. I feel like Goku now with a spirit bomb. Everybody join me. Let's not act like we're all not foodies out here, bro. Come on, man. You know when you know you're gonna get some nice food to put a smile on your face, you know. Whether it's a restaurant or you're getting a nice home cooked meal, like you know, with this, bruv. I'm telling you, fam, it's different. Yeah, I'd rather enjoy my food than do other madness, bruv. How about that? People out here going doing all sorts of stuff, yeah, bare mad stuff outside in clubs and going crazy. I'd rather just have some nice food, bro. And I'm blessed. Spirit bomb, 100% with the food in it, blood. Everybody join me, blood. You know what? Listen, let's not act like we're all not foodies, bruv. Oh my days. But yeah. See, look at Liao. I've got some nice spicy chicken wings waiting for me right now. That's what I'm saying, bro. Don't act like we don't love food. Everybody loves food, fam. Trust me. Big up Mantis. Mantis, Mantis, rewatch the show. I spoke about it. That was the first thing I spoke about, Mantis. Big up, man. I don't know if you already brought up the Benfica thing, bro, but enough is enough. Stamp out the racism. We hear it every week, but actions speak louder than words. Lifetime ban for that prick. Brother, I'm telling you, man, I'm sick and tired of it myself. But yeah, Mantis, big up your damn self. Check out the start of the show when it's finished. I'm gonna end it in a minute anyway. But yeah, I spoke about it, bro. And I was I was very strong in what I had to say, bro. So I'm just sick and tired of it, bro. Big up yours. Nothing like when some nice food warm up your belly. I'm telling you, bro. Tell them, bro. You know what I'm saying? Huh? Justin, that comment is mental. What? Justin, you need to chill out, bro. I'll be real. I don't know what that's all about, bro. Living to eat is crazy, not gonna lie. Yeah, Justin, I'm not gonna lie, fam. I'm not even trying to do the reverse. Are you playing? All right, I was gonna say, Justin, I'm glad you put the laugh out loud just playing, because I was about to cook. I'm not gonna lie, blood. I was waiting to see your response if you were gonna double down on that one. Pause. You get me? I was just gonna check. Yeah. So Justin, fair play for just bantering, but that's a bit mad still. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's mental. Yeah, let's keep them jokes. Yeah, to do that with someone else, bro. Not me, bro. Yeah, big man thing. I'm not the guy for that. Fire for that. Yeah, fire. Trust me. Mental blood. Crazy, bro. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Mental, bro. Oh my days. Why would you even write that, bro? I don't know why a man would write that, bro. But I know it's banter, but why write that, fam? It's a bit mad still. But anyways, people, I think that's it for today. I don't think there's anything else. Let me double check. Just make sure sector ain't seeing something. No, I don't think there's anything else, chat. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else, chat. But yeah. Listen, people, smash the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe, all that good stuff, people. Make sure you get us to 50k, people. We'd really appreciate that. Keep an eye on notifications. I'm gonna pop out now, yeah. I'm gonna pop out quickly. I might see if I can do some FIFA today still, because I don't know if you guys have started the you know, them tournaments, bro. You know, you got the lightweight, middleweight, heavyweight tournaments on FIFA. Have any of you lot played it? I don't know. But I've done the lightweight and middleweight one, and I've won both of them. I'll go do the heavyweight one. I might have to do that one on the stream, you get me? So, yeah, I might have to play some FIFA today. Keep an eye on the notifications, actually. Whether it's FIFA or Dying Light or with Drift or both, there will 100% be some gaming today on my channel. So make sure you tune in. Make sure, bruv. Yeah? But yeah, Justin, I'm not gonna lie, fam. Yeah, you need to stop doing the madness, bro. I'm gonna be real because that's crazy to say. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. But anyway, people, listen, bless up. Matt against the pro. Yeah, bro. Listen, you think it's joke, brother? I've won the lightweight tournament, won the middleweight tournament. You get me? Done all of that there. I'm on the heavyweight thing now. I've got to win that back to back. If I can win that one, no one can't talk to me, bro. I swear, bro. It's gonna be stressed though, but I don't care, bro. I don't care, bro. And people are using these god tier teams, bro. And the pros are a joke. I've tried to win that heavyweight tournament already about 3 times, bro. And yeah, it's peak. It's dark. It's dark still. But yeah, people, listen. Make sure you tune in. In fact, you know what I'm gonna do actually? I feel to I'm gonna quickly pop out. I'll quick say like within the next. But I'm gonna try and do it by 1 o'clock if I can. By 1 o'clock, man's gonna flip in get on the FIFA thing. We'll do FIFA. We'll do the heavyweight tournament, see if we can win it. It's gonna be one hell of a challenge. So make sure you tune in for that, people. Also, big up Queer says Dying Light. Let's run it. Yeah. Mindra should be playing that later on today. I think Dying Light. So yeah, man, there'll be some streams today, some gaming today, man. Do you know what I mean? Big up Herbs, man. Some people eat to live. I live to eat. Herbs, man. Some people eat to live, you know. I live to eat, fam. Don't give me a joke. Oh, yeah, make sure you smash that button as well, people. Come on, man. Make sure, because look, there's not even bare people. Like, there's 160 people in the YouTube right now, man. Smash them likes, man. And don't forget as well, if you've just joined, make sure you go back and watch the start of the video where I speak about the Vinicius Jr. racism incident that happened yesterday. I speak about that. So just make sure you tune into that and listen carefully to what I have to say. But on a positive note, make sure that you tune into my channel at around 1 o'clock, yeah? Do some FIFA, yeah? Matt against the pros. It's going to be darkness. Darkness, but we're here. People, I'll see you in about an hour and a half. Take care. God bless. I'm out, people. Love. And smash the damn likes.